Let's make history.
What's going on, guys? JD here. Welcome back to History in the Mix. A lot of new people joining us ever since last week's kind of blew up a little bit. 9K views. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at my record collection. My record collection is only Michael Jackson and the Beatles, even though I wore a Bowie shirt last week and a Freddie Mercury shirt this week. So, first cassette comes, it was actually a birthday present. I don't know if this is an original 1982. Maybe it was a re-release, but it is Thriller. It does have a little crack right here, but it plays fantastic. It's actually in my player right now, my big speakers and stuff. It plays nice, you know, not too much to say, but it's Thriller. So this is the bad cassette. It is in here, you know, it's just a cassette. I don't play my cassettes much because, you know, they wear out really fast, so they're more of just like a piece, but, you know, it's nice. Nothing's cracked. It's basically brand new. And last but not least, in the cassettes, I don't have the history cassette because it wasn't released mainly on cassette. It was just kind of like a, hey, here's a cassette for the few people that haven't switched to CDs yet. And then Invincible only came out on cassettes in like, it was like Hong Kong or something, and I don't even know if they're official, so I'll probably never have an Invincible cassette. But the last Michael Jackson album to be fully released on cassette is, because I keep holding it up in a frame, Dangerous. Dangerous, I ranked it a few weeks ago, and I said that this is like one of my favorite albums. The cassette plays great, because, you know, Dangerous has a lot of weird sounds. A lot of loud, hard-hitting sounds. So, in my top 10 favorite songs list, I put this first single as, I put it high up there. You guys can watch it up there. You guys know I love the Beatles, and I love Michael Jackson, so when I found the single for Say, 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 which it's not in here, I freaked out. I have two of them, actually. On eBay, before I found the actual record, I bought just the paper. So basically, I paid $5 for just the paper, and I found the record and this in decent condition. My other one is in better condition. I paid $1, so not very happy about that one. And then here is an epic single. So the A-side is She's Out of My Life, and the B-side is Get on the Floor. Two songs that I really like. So for $1, yeah, I'm getting this one. So if you can't already tell, this is not going to be very organized. Singles are just going to pop up, and it's not very organized. But next single. All right. We're still going. Here is the single for USA for Africa, We Are the World. This is one of my favorites and probably one of the rarest things in my collection. The B-side is Quincy Jones' Grace. Nobody bought it for that. And next comes the first Jackson single of many. Here is the picture sleeve single for Body. Here's another epic single. I don't even know what's the A and B side anymore. One side is Enjoy Yourself, a song that I'm not too familiar with, but it's okay. And on the back is Style of Life, another song I'm not at all familiar with. Oh, and here's the single for Say, Say, Say. As you can see, it's basically mint. And here's the single, just a few, you know, you thought I was lying. Here's probably the single I've listened to the most. On the B-side is Things I Do For You from the Destiny album? Yeah, Things I Do For You. It's very underrated. I've said on Twitter that it would probably be my favorite Jackson song. And on the A-side is what I bought it for, Heartbreak Hotel, which is a great song. It says Heartbreak Hotel instead of This Place Hotel, which if you didn't know, the song was copyrighted by the Elvis estate for, you know, Heartbreak Hotel, so they had to change it to This Place Hotel. So I don't know if that's rare. Probably not. Next, we have, if you guys are here from the initial MJ Scream reaction video, I talked about how I'm buying the album just so I can hear a remastered version of this song. Here is Torture, the single. I just really like this song. The picture sleeve's kind of messed up with some green dye. I don't know, but it's in there and it plays really well, and the cover photo's kind of cringy, but it's a cool collection piece, I think. And here's another good one, which goes with the shirt. Here is Jackson's State of Shock. Now, this version has Mick Jagger on it, but if you guys don't know, and if you don't know, I'm very disappointed, the original version of this song was recorded with Freddie Mercury. It's on YouTube. The demo is very high quality, It's down below. And then there's another song that Michael and Freddie sang together called There Must Be More to Life Than This. Both amazing songs, and I hate that they had a falling out and none of the songs were released. But State of Shock, still with Mick Jagger. You guys know I'm a Beatles fan, not a Rolling Stone, so I don't know too much about Mick Jagger. I can't even name a Mick Jagger song. Can name moves like Jagger, though. I don't want to be a millennial. Alright. Here we have the first Motown single. One side is Rockin' Robin. Now, I talked about in my Remembering Michael Jackson video for June 25th that Rockin' Robin was one of the first songs I ever listened to by Michael, even though it is a Jackson 5, but whatever. So when I saw this, I had to get it. It's the original single for Rockin' Robin. Without Rockin' Robin, I probably wouldn't be here today. Because I was like 6 or 7, and that song is directed towards 6 and 7-year-olds. So I really liked it. And on the back is Love Is Here and Now You're Gone, which, little rant. Michael Jackson, in the era of Music and Me, is not my favorite. Okay, I just never really listened to it. Maybe it'll grow on me. But Spotify, when I'm trying at school and stuff, they let us listen to music, and I go to Spotify, Michael Jackson radio and stuff. But they just keep playing Music and Me over and over and over. And it's like Johnny Raven, Gotta Be There, Music and Me, Love Is Here, Now You're Gone. Just know, when I put on Michael Jackson radio, I want Off the Wall to Escape. Alright? I could do without the Motown stuff. Now, I love the Motown and I respect it, but I don't like those. I'm not a big fan of the Jackson 5. I'm not. Like, they're fun to listen to every once in a while for, like, nostalgia, and that's what started me on Michael Jackson and stuff, but, like, the Jacksons are okay. Like, Triumph and After, like, it's fine, I'll listen to that. That'll be on my playlist. But I'm just not a big Jackson 5 fan. I'm not. And after that rant, what's this one? Okay, so I was just playing this one. I recently... here, A-side is, everybody knows it, Billie Jean. And on the B-side is Can't Get Out of the Rain. Football game's on. Alright, well, one more single, I think, maybe. It's pretty clean, actually. A or B-side is Your Ways, and on the back is State of Shock. Dang it, it's not in its case. First one's one of my favorites, probably one of the most, no, it's not the most recent. Here's the 12-inch single mixes of The Way You Make Me Feel. An awesome one, it plays great, it has the acapella on the B-side, so it's pretty awesome. As you can see on the back there, it has side A is The Way You Make Me Feel, dance extended mix, then the dance remix radio edit. I'm not a big fan of radio edits, but you know, they're fine and dandy. And then on the side B is the dub version, which I never really understood what the dub version is. Is that instrumental? I haven't listened to it in a long time. And the other song on the B side is The Way You Make Me Feel acapella. And you guys know I'm a sucker for acapellas. I love acapellas. They're amazing. And this acapella is one of my favorites. Next, we have the 12-inch maxi single, which, actually, we already talked about the single, Torture. This is one of the rarest. It's not worth much, but it is really rare. But up here, it has a little thing on it. It was not for sale. This was shipped to stores to play, to say, hey, the Jacksons have a new album out. Even the back isn't printed really well, so this was a pretty early pressing, I think. So, you know, that's all good and stuff. And probably one of my cheapest records. I think this was like $1 or $2, but it's pretty cool. The only record I've never listened to, and that is, we just got done with the rant, now let's bring it back up. Forever Michael. I got it for the awesome album cover. They wrote their names all over it, so you know, that kind of ruined it. But the best of Michael Jackson, this is a compilation album. Oh hey, Michael Jackson Scream! On the side 1, Gotta Be There, Been, With a Child's Heart, Happy, One Day in Your Life, which I know 2 of those songs. Side 2, I Want to Be Where You Are, Rockin' Robin, which we talked about, Morning Glow, and Music and Me. Alright. But here's the 12-inch dance whatever for Thriller. This one, I freaked out. This is the only one I've honestly freaked out when I found it at Josie's, again. It plays really good. Honestly, it's Thriller, you know. It's a big, awesome collection piece. And here we have something I have a story for. Jackson's Victory, a really good album. This was actually, what I was going to say, is this is the first record I listened to all the way together as an album. Now, they did sign their name on the front. Not going to reveal their name, really. I don't know if you guys can see it. Don't know how HD this is going to be uploaded. And then this is my first, like, fold-out LP. And on the inside, you can see this amazingly 80s backdrop picture of the Jacksons. Next one was one that I thought I'd never find, but I did find it at, like, this little record store that's, like, in the middle of just, like, this big shopping mall, and it looks like everything's, like, out of business. And for some reason, I was over there, and for some reason, it was a record store, and for some reason, it wasn't even alphabetized. It's just, like, a bunch of bins and bins of records. And one of the first ones I went into had this little gem, and it is In the Closet, Mixes Behind the Door #2. Not the greatest, but it's still a thing for the collection. It was like $3, so you know, whatever. It has In the Closet, The Mission, In the Closet, Freestyle Mix, In the Closet, The Mix of Life, and In the Closet, Underground Dub. I'm sorry, but I can't keep up with all these dance mixes. I don't care. I don't want them. They can go kill themselves. Here is my only Jackson 5 complete album. It is Dancing Machine. This is the first record I ever bought at Josie's, the grand opening. This is the only Michael Jackson one I could find. I've never played it, because I'm not a big Jackson 5 fan, but the track listing is I Am Love, never heard it. Whatever You Got I Want, never heard it. She's a Rhythm Child, never heard it. Dancing Machine, heard that one. The Life of the Party, never heard it. What You Don't Know, never heard it. If I Don't Love You This Way, don't know it. It All Begins and Ends with Love, The Mirrors of My Mind, never heard one thing. Am I a fake fan? We have, okay, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, at Mixing His, I think I've already plugged it. I went to Nashville, Tennessee over the summer to go to Graceland, Elvis and stuff like that. And I made a big thing that I had to go to a record store where Elvis lived. Because, you know, they have a few cool records. I'm a little Elvis fan, not a big one. But I went in there and they had this just sitting there for $7. And it's sealed and everything. It is the Jacksons Triumph. It's a little thing over here that's slit. So, like, I can still get the record out and stuff. But it still has the seal on it. It still has the original price tag. It has the original sticker promoting the first single, and it's just awesome. I've never played it. We're getting to the bottom of the pile, almost. This is my most recent record, was the single, Two Man in the Mirror. It's destroyed, but it's something I didn't have, and I think it's pretty cool. This is another for promotion, not for sale. It has all of the lyrics, and it also has this cool sticker that says, dedicated to a name I can't pronounce, may such a terrible thing never happen to you again. I will always love you, Michael Jackson. And then under that it says, a portion of Michael Jackson's royalties from the sales will be donated to the Ronald McDonald Camp for Good Times, a camp for children with cancer. So that's kind of cool. So basically they're saying, play this and you can help out cancer patients. And then one more that's not framed. We have the Jacksons' Destiny. I just got this one the other day, was listening to it. It's actually in my record player right now. Now, I am familiar with this album. Blame It on the Boogie, a good one. Push Me Away, not one of my favorites after listening to it. Things I Do For You, another one of my favorites. Shake Your Body Down to the Ground, I hate that song. I will never say I hate a Michael Jackson song, but I hate Shake Your Body Down to the Ground. I hate it. It's not fun. I don't like it. I get the football game's on, but do we need to yell? Destiny. That one was a good one that I never heard before. Listened to it this morning. It's a really good track. Bless His Soul, All Night Dancing, that's what you get for being polite. That song actually connects with me a little bit. But this one does fold out. Not as cool as the Victory fold out. It's just kind of a picture of them like, hey, here's a backdrop. I don't even remember what this one looks like. And then we got 3 little Instagram pictures of all of them. In like the Instagram format. So, you know, there's that. Look at Michael, though. What's he got on? This is straight up something from Sgt. Pepper. Jesus. And speaking of Paul McCartney, we've got the first framed album, which I'll get to my other framed ones after this. It's the framed 2015 remix of Say Say Say. I'm not one for remixes, but it's Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson on the same track, so yeah, that's mine. This is probably the most I've ever paid for a record at like $10, $15, but it's on awesome white vinyl. I really like it. So now let's go to the frame records. And then the first is a glass case thing of Thriller, paying tribute to the greatest selling album of all time. So the record's in really good condition. Here's the Bad 25 picture disc. I lied. This was the first ever record I got. I'm going to tell you about this little gem. This little gem I totally didn't forget about and don't want to edit back in. Okay? So, protecting it with gloves, we have Michael Jackson's Thriller. Dang it, I don't have a glove. Michael Jackson's Thriller. But guess what? It's sealed. It's sealed. It's a sealed Thriller album, alright? Sealed. From Thriller. Alright, I know I showed you Thriller, and that's in the glass case, and this is it. And I want to put this one in the glass case, but I just never got around to it. Sealed Thriller album. I mean, it's sealed. It's brand new, and I love it to death, and this is my baby. And if anybody wants to take my baby, Susie's got your number, and Susie ain't your friend. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And remember... Just kidding. We got more. No, we don't really have more, but I do have something I want to show. So I have a problem, guys. I have a problem. All right? Just like you guys, I'm a Jackson impulse buyer. So if I see something Jackson, I'm buying it. So I'm over here with my mom in Hobby Lobby, all right? You guys know Hobby Lobby. Your mom drags you there all the time. It's fine and good. I go over to the posters because I have quite a few posters. And I go, and I see a John Lennon one, and it's ripped, and I'm mad. And then I see a Beatles one, and it's bent, and I'm mad. Then I come across this. It's going to take up the entire frame. It's a big Thriller album. It's just a big Thriller. And I got the biggest kick out of this. I laughed the entire time. $25. I didn't pay $25. It was 50% off. It was like $10 after coupons and everything. But, like... I have a problem, but I love my problem. Like, this is so big, it almost takes up the entire frame. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. And remember, make that change. I don't even know where I can put this, alright? I don't even have room. But I bought it anyway, because, it's a big Thriller album. So I had to go through all my records to, do this video. And, look at my bed. I have to sleep there tonight.